Hi there, I'm Megan and I go by Solar Glow Meditations. Tonight we're going to have a distance Reiki session that will be choose your own adventure. So I have 3 piles of tarot cards laid out with a crystal on top of them, and you get to pick which reading you're going to resonate with the most, and then you'll go to the captions to see where in the video that reading starts, and you can go there to hear what the reading is and receive their healing Reiki energy. Before we get started, I do need your consent to work on your energy, so either out loud, in the comments, in your head, wherever you feel most comfortable, just say I consent. What else? Oh, it would help me a lot if you could subscribe. As always, if you have any feedback, let me know in the comments. These are the 3 piles of crystals that you have to choose from, so pick which one resonates with you the most. Pile number 1 here is Kambaba Jasper. Pile number 2 in the middle here is Orange Carnelian. And pile number 3 is Malachite. So just take a moment to absorb, feel, be guided to whichever pile and reading resonates with you most. Great, so this first reading will be for pile number 1 if you chose Kambaba Jasper, which is a very nice, healing, quiet stone. So let's see what the cards are. Card 1 is going to be the 4 of Wands. Be ready for every opportunity you have worked for. Celebration, joy, harmony. Number 2 is the World in Reversed. Everything you have worked for is coming together. Seeking personal closure, shortcuts, delays, maybe you're incomplete with whatever it is. And then last is King of Cups in reverse. You need to support yourself before you can support others. Cold, bad advice, emotional manipulation. It sounds like you have a reason to celebrate, but it's because it's ending of a chapter that perhaps was stressful for you. So maybe perhaps going through divorce is kind of what I'm getting, or maybe you're leaving a job that hasn't been serving you well, something along those lines. So to kind of help you through this, we're going to be using the Kambaba Jasper to bring some peace, calm, protection, and healing into your chakras. As I'm starting to send this energy towards you, I want you to make sure that you continue to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Just for the first few breaths, and then switch back to breathing in and out just through your nose. Really taking a moment to reconnect with your body. Recognizing the emotions that you're feeling, thanking them for being here, even if they're hard to experience. Knowing that whatever you're going through is hard, but it's gonna get better. The story isn't over until it has a happy ending. So maybe if you are going through a divorce, a breakup, leaving a job, you know it's going to be better for you. And you've got some healing to do from this. But it can still be hard, and you can still experience grief and loss for whatever it is that has passed. It's just started pounding rain here. I don't know if you can hear it in the background of the video or not, but it's coming down hard. And that might be how you're feeling right now. Just let it out, let it go. Might even pull some trees down, drive some thunder, maybe cause some flooding. It's okay. Mother Earth will heal herself just like you will. Sometimes that flooding and the pulling down of trees is releasing energy that no longer serves you because it was only present for whatever situation that you were leaving. A lot of this energy is headed towards your heart. It really is filling up your whole body, but especially around your heart chakra. But now it's also starting to move towards your throat chakra. So I think you're going to be finding your voice, finding your confidence after this storm. Finding yourself even. If you're leaving a job, perhaps you'll have some extra spare time to really find what you enjoy doing again. If you're leaving a relationship, perhaps it's finding the activities you enjoy also doing in your free time. Or perhaps reconnecting with friends. Finding a new favorite restaurant. Finding a new park to go explore. It's really coming down. As you're releasing this energy, I want you to be sending it back to Mother Earth. Let go of all the things that have gone past. Let yourself feel the flood of feelings. But once you've felt them fully, send them back. Don't hold on to them. as you start to let go of some of these feelings, make sure you fill yourself back up with good, positive energy. Imagine the sun coming down to shine down on you. Imagine this energy I'm sending your way, filling up all the voids of the things that have been left behind and let go of. And enjoy just being in the moment and feeling it will be okay. And I thank you for being here. With that, we're going to jump into the second pile of cards. So this will be for the Orange Carnelian reading. So I'm just going to go ahead and read the tarot cards to see what they are. The first card is the Six of Pentacles. Sharing your success builds more success. Self-care. Oh, and this is in reverse. Theft, unfairness. Perhaps somebody has been taking something from you. And the second card is the Page of Wands in reverse. I've got my eye on my goals and I'm enjoying every moment. Perhaps somebody stole what your goals are. Or perhaps you've been relying on somebody else to tell you what your goals are because you're just not sure for yourself. And the Devil in reverse. You are only limited by what you believe is possible. Release for limiting beliefs. Okay, so you're coming into your own. Oh man, this is huge. So we're going to fill you up with the spark of energy that you need to release and enable your creativities, your passions, your excitement, and I want you to be the master of your own fate. I want you to be driving the bus, driving the car, driving the bike, whatever vehicle your choice is, but you're the one in the driver's seat. But with this, you need to do some self-reflecting. I will give you the inspiration, but you need to decide how you're going to take action on that. Are you doing a job that you would enjoy and love? Or are you doing it because somebody else told you you'd be great at it and you would love it? Are you in a relationship because it's expected of you? Maybe it's time to reevaluate that and find something that suits you and your interests and beliefs and style better. We're gonna add back in some, besides excitement and direction, we're gonna add back in joy into this too. There might be some feelings of blaming others for your lack of control, and depending on your situation, that might be truly the case, especially if you're maybe a teenager still living in your parents' house or under your parents' rule for some reason and that doesn't align with you, but for the most part, you are wholly responsible for the situations that you are in, even if it doesn't feel like it. You have free will to make decisions. You can get up and leave, even if it feels really, really, really hard, even if you don't have a plan. I want you to make a plan, figure out the art of the possible, because you are wholly responsible for you and nobody else. So you have to let go of this limiting belief that somebody else is telling you what to do, because that's not the case. You are telling you what to do. You are choosing to stay. And inaction is still a decision. Inaction is still a choice. Inaction is still action. You are, by not doing anything, you are actively choosing to stay. And if you start to frame the situation that way, it starts to change and shape how you feel about it. I choose to wake up in my bed every day because I want to be here. I choose to go to my job every day because it's something I enjoy most of the time. I choose to go to family events because they make me happy. I like seeing my family and having those connections. But if those things aren't serving you, leave. Don't show up. You will find the right path for you. And sometimes it takes turning your whole world upside down to figure out what that is. Maybe you need to move across the country. Maybe you need to cut off contact. Maybe it's just changing what street you live on. Maybe it's changing what room you sleep in. Could be so many things, or even just what you have for breakfast. I'm really emphasizing the fact that this is on you. This newfound freedom can be scary, intimidating, overwhelming, which is why we're adding this spark of creativity, enthusiasm, spiciness, if you will. And if it feels impossible, just start. It can be so simple. If you are working on eating more food, maybe just start by adding an apple with breakfast. If you don't eat breakfast, try having a glass of milk. Or a latte. I like lattes. It can be the smallest, simplest action can turn into a snowball effect. And it starts to build on itself. So you're adding an apple or milk with breakfast turns into adding some extra protein at lunch and adding a dessert in the evening. Or no dessert, whatever suits your fancy. Personally, I'm a chocolate person. Brownies always get me. But use that momentum to push you forward and just start experimenting. Don't overanalyze it, don't overthink it. There's always going to be a million choices, and you never know what the right one is for you. You can do pros and cons lists if that helps you make a decision, but then make sure you take action on it to move forward. And it's going to be hard, so take all that negative self-talk, send it back to Mother Earth, and go forward from there. Thank you for being here. It's probably going to feel like a lot, especially over the next few days. That's okay. Just make sure you're taking some time for you and finding a trusted contact that you can work with if you need to talk to anybody. So with that, we're going to jump into pile number 3, the malachite. I love this stone. Very calming, peaceful, protective. It's very dense and heavy, grounding. Okay, so for this one, this is the 8 of Cups. When you make your decision, take action with confidence. But this is in reverse, so trying one more time. Aimless drifting, avoidance, fear of change, fear of loss. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Speak your mind to solve your problems. Perhaps you're confused, rethinking an idea. I think we're getting a theme here. And the 3 of Cups upright. Celebrate your success with those you care about. Celebration, friendship, corroboration, community, and happiness. So it sounds like you've perhaps been trying to come to some sort of decision, probably frustrated, but it sounds like it's going to come to a resolution quite soon and that you're going to have huge reason to celebrate, which is very, very good. But throughout all of this, I want you to remain grounded. So we're going to take this energy and we're going to work on grounding you to make the lows and the highs of this situation be just a little bit more on the ground. It's really nice to be up in the air when the highs are high, but you don't want to go so down low when you're in the lows. Oh boy, we've got a ways to come back down to earth. There's a lot all over here. As with every good story, when you try one more time, work through your confusion, find the answer, find your success. It's really good to remain humble, to not let your energy go out into the universe. Make sure that your energy is yours, that you call it back so you don't lash out when you're frustrated. You don't get angry when you need to try again. Or perhaps you do get angry, but we don't direct our anger at other people or things or animals, pets. Just, it's our anger. We can hold on to it, we can feel it, and then we send it back to Mother Earth. Same with the frustration, the overthinking. It's certainly lovely to share your joy, but sure you're protective of your own energy. Make sure you call it back when you're to make yourself whole. And fill yourself up with your own energy. Make sure you're taking care of your body as you're frustrated. Sometimes a really good nap can help work through some of that energy too. Things are feeling plenty grounded now. Make sure you're taking a moment to breathe, to feel, to just know what's going on. I want you to celebrate your victories, whatever goodness comes to you. And know that it is coming. I think that's important to note too. But also don't get so wrapped up in expecting life to only be the highs that you forget that the lows do come too. There's going to be more chaos and confusion in your future. But you're going to work through it and it's going to be okay. And you're going to have more cause to celebrate for whatever the reasons may be in the future. Life is funny like that. It goes through ebbs and flows and cycles. And that's okay. It's part of the human experience. But make sure that you're staying connected to your body, staying connected to the earth. And don't let those emotions become too much of a roller coaster. Breathing is always wonderful. Coming back to these videos, receiving more energy is always wonderful. The great thing about these is space and time doesn't exist, so whenever you watch them is whenever you receive the energy. I think we're gonna call that a wrap for today. Thank you for taking the time to be here. Hopefully your reading resonated with you today. I think that's it. Like that. Namaste.